From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Tonight, the second of 4 between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Dan Straley, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco, now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Gregor Blanco.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is taken for ball 1 as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Favorable call in there for a strike. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he fouls this one off. And the changeup is taken for a called 3rd strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's Joe Panik. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, you know, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Popped him up. Riddle in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Giants down in order, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Panic's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
I'll tell you, I'm really looking forward to seeing if the man hitting eighth can stay hot. Yeah, eighth. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leo Estrada. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, catcher, JT.
Up next for Miami, JT Realmuto. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Cueto's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Two out, nobody on. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Ground ball right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing in the Miami first. We've played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's 0 for 7.
Go back to San Francisco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Anderson shading to his right. 2 gone.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. This one's down to third. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Starlin Castro, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Missed with a slider.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. So a full count now. Lewis Brinson waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Line drive to left. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Brian Anderson.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Castro over at second. Brinson at first with no outs. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
2-2. A double play ball to second. 4. Fielded by Penn. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Dero, sometimes one of your best friends or your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second. And guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, Dero, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, and without question right there, huge at bat, gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Settling in now, Dan Straley. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
He's set, and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at first baseman Brandon Bell, nicknamed Baby Giraffe for obvious reasons. This guy has got big-time pop, short swing to the baseball. Also, very sure-handed defender. One of the best in the game at picking balls over at first and manipulating that bag for his infield.
Riding in once again, Derek Dietrich. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Fouled off. Three runs already home here. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Runners are at second and third with one down. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
In now, Leo Estrada, and he'll take a look at ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Cueto pauses. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to short. To his left, Henson. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left on base. We played 2 full. It's the Marlins 3 and the Giants nothing. Next to bat for the Giants, Nick Hundley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Let's get a K. Come on.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a strike.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alan Henson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number
So in now for San Francisco, Johnny Cueto. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. Anderson has it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Giants down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box, Lewis Brinson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Into the box now, number 12. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Ready for another chance, JT Riddle. First offering on its way. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Straley is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Second baseman, Joe.
Here's Joe Panik. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-0. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! It's a solo home run for Joe Panik. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. McCutchen can motor. He's heading for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
All right, Marlins.
Here it comes on 1-1. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Let's go. Shut him down.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Another 0-2 home. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from second and make it a bit more interesting at 5-3 now.
Boy, what a battle there, D'Lo. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot. and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot committed fastball and cheat.
In now, Nick Hundley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Just missed with a breaking ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Doesn't offer it the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, shortstop, Alan Hansen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alan Henson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball and a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Softly hit toward the hole. And he is called out at first on a close play, as he just does get to the bag first, to the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Marlins on top, 5-3. Now in the box, JT Riddle. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Third baseman, JT Riddle.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hence will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Dan Straley. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1. It's a swinging strike on the fastball. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Cueto sets his sights. Here it comes on 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he misses. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop.
Ready for another shot now, Leo Estrada. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Dietrich, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami, and it remains 5-3. And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Anderson over to his left. 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gregor Blanco.
Leadoff man retired now for Gregor Blanco.
Let's go, Miami.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. The 1-1. To first. Anderson is there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Panic. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dietrich on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down 5-3. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. On its way is pitch number 75. A ball and no strikes. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Realmuto on at first, nobody out. A bullet to first base, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Cueto's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew McCutchen, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. Pablo Sandoval, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle.
Shut him down now.
3-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing. That's going to be all for Dan Straley. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 22, Andy Barnhart.
Ready for another chance? Pablo Sandoval. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
From the belt, the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's one away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Into the box, Hunter Pence, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Come on, Marlins!
Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone. Stepping in now, Nick Hundley, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Realmuto gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 56, Tony Watson.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Anderson. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 2-0 on the way is called a strike, down and in. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, number 12, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. JT Riddle is on deck. The 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Sandoval in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Hard on the ground towards short. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Let's go, Marlins!
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And it's an even count of 2-2 to JT Riddle. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. there's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Runner goes for second. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 6-3 game.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Martin Prado will get a chance with the runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Prado has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. And this is right by Sandoval down the line. A fair ball. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
In now, Derek Dietrich. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Come on, Derek.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
A strike, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in to try it again, Leo Estrada. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle to second for 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
All right, let's go.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. and he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time is laid off of for ball number 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 7 and the Giants 3. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Brad Ziegler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
29. Brad Ziegler.
Alan Hansen the next to bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now, and time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Buster Posey will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Buster Posey.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gregor.
Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. The batter pitcher numbers with Brad Ziegler. He's 0 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Joe Panik. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Blanco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Fielded cleanly. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Giants leave 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Sam Dyson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sam Dyson.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Starlin Castro. He was a double play victim last time around.
Starlin Castro.
First offering on its way. A called strike over the outside corner.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Pence on the run, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Dyson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Come on.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blanco shading to his right. 2 down. Digging in once again, Brian Anderson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Belt has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins lead it 7-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins, number 49, Ryan Ellington.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball stays outside.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Come on, Marlins, you can do it.
One ball and one strike to the Giants' first baseman. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here's the 1-2. Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Don't let him score. Come on now.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Back to him on the mound. Here's Castro for 1. On to first, and the Pandas retired. It's a double play.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Ready once again, Hunter Pence. First offering on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 now. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. McCutchen on third with 2 out. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Now at the plate, number 12. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Right fielder, number 12.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, third baseman,
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-0. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. A runner at second, nobody out. Well hit to right, but foul. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, Edgar.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Johnny Giavotella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 72, Johnny Giavotella.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 14 driven in. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. None out, runners at first and second. Grounded to short. Scooped up to second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Dietrich is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball play.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. Marlins lead 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Junichi Tazawa comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So in now for San Francisco, Nick Hundley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Seared down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box, Alan Henson. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the play, 1 away. The relay throw, and he is in there. Kelby Tomlinson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 37, Kelby Tomlinson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Tomlinson sitting under 300 but not by a lot, and as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gregor Blanco. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Fish took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dan Straley earns win number 4 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.